After a year and a half working remotely from home, I finally feel I have the most productive work-at-home desk setup ever. I remember when I first started working remotely, I threw a hodgepodge of things together and it certainly wasn't the most glorious setup ever, but it got me by. Now, I'm a big believer that we are our most productive and creative when we have a space that allows for it. And since I work a full-time job at a tech company and have several side hustles, including this YouTube channel, I wanted to make the room not only good for work, but for creativity as well. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how I organize my desk setup and my work-at-home office space for maximum productivity. And as we walk through all of this, the links to the products will be featured down below in the description of this video, but you can also get yourself the free resource guides that list all these items with links on my website, and that's paulmelikivi.com. The resource guides that you find are available as Airtable and Notion templates, so you can download them both for free. So let's start with some motivational wall art. I have carefully picked out some wall decor that speaks to my innermost feelings. I'm sure these may change over time, but for now, I am on my hustle. Above my desk is a 3-piece set. Each panel is 20 by 28 inches, and when put next to each other, it makes a perfect fit for right above my desk, and this gives me a perfect view each day as I sit at my desk and do my work. Working our way down, the first thing you come to is my Elgato Wave 3 microphone. This is a high quality microphone that I purchased with the boom arm, shock mount, and pop filter. And I use this quite often when I'm doing Zoom meetings at work or when I'm recording my videos or doing voiceovers like this here. There are plenty of reviews out there on the Elgato Wave 3 mic, so if you want to check it out, you can certainly do so, but I can say I'm more than happy with it. Next, you have my 3 monitor setup. Now these are certainly not the newest models that are available, but they still give me good resolution and they happen to be the perfect size for my desk. So at some point, I will probably upgrade to some better monitors that match, but these are working for now. I have these monitors mounted on 2 desk mounts. The left 2 monitors are being held up by a black triple monitor stand, and the third one is held up with a single monitor mount for optimal desk space. Underneath the monitors, I have 2 laptops. The Dell computer is the one that work provided me for use at the day job, and my personal laptop is the Microsoft Surface Pro that I purchased a few years ago. I use this for all of my video editing and creative endeavors, and it's the main computer for all of my online activities outside of work. I have the Surface laptop on a laptop stand that I purchased from Amazon, but I keep it low most of the times. I do have the ability to raise it higher when I need to in order to adjust to get better height or angles when I'm using the webcam. Now you may notice behind the computers on top of the desk is this black shelf looking thing, and this serves 2 purposes. One, it helps with hiding the cords that are running from the back of the contraptions on the desk. And number 2, it gives me some extra desk space because I can rest my Dell D3100 triple display docking station on there. And then I have all the monitors, the mouse, the keyboard, and the headset all connected to the dock. And when I want to use the 3 monitors for my personal laptop, I simply disconnect one USB cable from my work computer and plug it into my Surface. And this docking station happened to be a game changer for me because if you know about the Surface Pro lineup, they do not come with much in the way of connection ports. So I want to thank an old friend of mine at work that recommended this dock to me. Appreciate it. Also, behind the monitors are 2 desk lamps, and that gives me the desired backlighting effect that I wanted. On the desktop, I have a double-sided desk pad that I decided to keep on the light gray side. Now, originally I had a black mat, but I realized that the black was taking over on my desktop, so I decided to lighten it up a little bit. The other side is a light blue, which also pops when you lay the keyboard on top of it. And the keyboard that I have is the Equinix F96. It's in coral sea color, and it is by far the highlight of the desktop. It's a mechanical keyboard that gives me the ability to simply switch between the computers, and of course it's wireless and corded. But we like the wireless mode so we can free ourselves from the cords as much as possible. Now I did a full review and unboxing of this keyboard on this channel. The link will be down and below if you want to check that out. Next to the keyboard, I have my Logitech MX Master 3 mouse in a light gray to keep up with the color theme. And this mouse is a favorite in the creator and tech community for so many reasons. There are just so many functions that I don't even know all of them, but it just fits nicely into the palm of my hand, It gives me smooth cursor movements by either moving the mouse or by using the scroll wheels that they have on top and on the side. And it's even customizable if you want to change how the buttons and the wheels respond, and it can be connected up to 3 different devices, so again I can toggle between my personal and my work computer on that. I do enjoy a minimal look to the feel to the desktop, but I do have a few other items on the desk just for efficiency purposes. I have the stand for my iPhone, my daily calendar that my wife gave me as a gift, and a little paperweight with a motivational saying that has come with me to my various offices throughout the years. And of course, there's my pen caddy. The desktop is a wood desktop from an old desk that I had. It gives me sufficient space to spread out and still be able to fit everything that I need. In total, it's about 61 inches wide and it goes about 36 inches deep, so there's a lot of desk space. And I placed this old desktop on top of a white Top Sky dual motor standing computer desk frame that I got from Amazon. Now, if you spend as much time behind the computer as I do, I definitely recommend that you get a standing desk so that you can stand up periodically throughout the day, stretch your back. I also like this frame because I can adjust it manually by pressing the buttons on the front, or I can program certain heights for easy adjustment with just a 1-button push. Attached to the bottom of the desk is this headphone hook holder by GGF, and it matches the same wood color as the desk and helps me keep my headphones out of the way when I'm not using them. The headphones are the Microsoft Modern Wireless headset that's certified for Microsoft Teams, and since we live on Teams at work, these are super functional for me during the day gig, and then they double as earphones for me when I'm editing my videos or watching YouTube videos in my room so that the noise doesn't bother my wife. To rest my feet, I have a memory foam under desk footrest that helps me with my posture and help me stay ergonomically accurate while I'm sitting at my drafting chair. And the chair is a recent addition to this collection. I had a standard black leather chair that you typically see in your local office supply store, but I finally swapped it out for this gray and white drafting chair simply because I like the vibe that it's giving off, and it lightens up the room, matches the desk pad and other accessories, so it looks really nice. Someday I'll upgrade to a Herman Miller or something fancy like that, but for now my experience in office chair buying is that they all tend to lose comfort after a short period of time when you're sitting on them for over 20 hours a day, so I'll just take what looks nice and is functional. Then I have this wood waste paper basket that I found on Amazon to again match the theme under the desk. And then finally, the office could not be complete without a comfy bed for my Yorkie princess. She keeps me company during the day and night, so I want to make sure that she has a nice place to lay down. So that completes my main work area. Now, the icing on the cake is this wonderful reading nook that I created. Since reading is a significant part of my lifestyle, I wanted to make sure I do it right, and I think I got this one perfect. The star of the show is this reclining theater type sofa chair in a dark gray. It's the perfect size for me to sit down, put up my feet, and just read and relax. And then when I'm not using it, someone else finds it quite enjoyable as well. What's also nice is that it comes with a USB port on the side so you can charge your phone or your Kindle from the side of the chair. And I surprisingly found this handier than I initially thought because I can use the standard cords that come with these gadgets that typically aren't long enough to reach much and still have enough room to maneuver them around. Behind the chair is this cozy green plant that I purchased from my local Hobby Lobby that just adds a nice pop of color. And then I have the small side desk to the side. Now the desk is one of the few things that's left over from the original bedroom, but the white color matches perfectly with the theme, and the height is just right so that it sits right underneath the window and gives me easy access to my Kindle that sits on top of it. And for the Kindle, I have the 8-inch Kindle Fire that I love, and I refuse to try any other Kindles, so don't even try to talk me into that. Next to that is a random candle that my wife bought, and then I have this industrial style desk lamp. And I can adjust the brightness according to the time of day or whether or not I'm reading on my Kindle or a physical book that may require more light. And I can adjust the lighting by tapping on the base, which makes it easy and stress-free to adjust it when it's necessary. It also has 2 USB ports, which may come in handy if I have my phone or earbuds with me, so I could plug them in there to charge while I'm sitting down without having to jostle for some type of outlet. The wall immediately behind me is painted a blue accent wall, and I hung up 2 pieces of wall art that I picked from my local Hobby Lobby. both perfectly placed so that when I have a meeting or film myself from my desk, they both get captured in a frame and add some life to the scene. Next to the chair on the second is a second side table with my portable Bose Bluetooth speaker, and that's for when I'm just vibing out, listening to some music, or just kick back and listen to a podcast or something. And then I have this plant just to add some color. Then there's this white bookcase type of thing that fits nicely in the space, and it's perfect because it keeps my scriptures at eye level, so it's the first thing I see when I walk into the room. And it's a must for me that I start every day with a daily devotional, and this calendar is perfect for that. Then underneath that I have a few books that I'm either currently reading or those that I use a lot for reference. Underneath that is an old gift from my wife to remind me how much she loves me and that I cannot spend all day in the office, as though it's really comfortable because, well, we enjoy each other's company and I would like to stay married, guys. Next to the bookshelf is my Pura fragrance device. Now I love this device. My wife hit me to this, of course, and we have several throughout the house. If you haven't caught on to Pura yet, you gotta check them out. It's a subscription service that sends you new fragrances every month. You buy the initial device and then you sign up for the fragrances, and they have a plethora of different smells and scents. My favorite one is the ocean mist and sea salt, and every morning coming into the room is just this fresh scent. It's a great way to get my day started, set the mood, and I just love the way that you can change the levels and you even can set a timer as to when you want it on or off. Okay guys, so that's going to be it for today. I really enjoyed sharing this with you. Hopefully you found some products that you can use to incorporate into your home office or studio. And if you do find any products that you do want to purchase, remember that all of the links will be down below in the description of this video. If you're the type that would rather have a free resource guide, then I do have those available in both Airtable and Notion. And you can get those templates by going to my website, paulmelikivi.com. Hit the template button and you'll see all of my templates available for you absolutely free. So if you found any value in this, make sure that you go ahead and hit that like button so YouTube knows that you found value. And if this is this type of stuff you want to see more of, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate you following me on my journey. Hopefully I'll be able to see you on your journey. I'm your boy Paul, and I hope to catch you next time. Take care, guys.